Away from health matters, let's bring you updates on a building under construction that collapsed in Banana Island area of Lagos. The Director General of the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, Olufemi Okeosoyintolu, says an adult male has remained unaccounted for. Now, this is after a head count was carried out by the CSO of the construction site, Anthony Ona. Recall that Deputy Director of Public Affairs, Mukaila Sanusi, had revealed that 5 persons were rescued and taken to the hospital, while those who sustained injuries are being treated. Earlier, journalists who were barred from entering the estate, but minutes after they were allowed into the premises of the collapsed building for an on-the-spot assessment. And Theophilus Ilama joins us live for more on this development. Theophilus, what more can you tell us? I know that you are at that site. Talk to us about the situation of things there.
Well, Precious, it's been a sunny day and a hectic day for everyone, especially those emergency responders working on this site to bring this rubble completely to ground zero. Of course, we are seeing a situation where everybody, all hands on deck to ensure this. Now, Standard Organization of Nigeria, we're here to ensure that they take materials from this to go and test. Of course, members of the Lagos State Building Control Agency we're here and they're still here. LASEMA is still here, as well as emergency responders, security personnel, as well as the estate security agencies are here to ensure the peace and to ensure that everything goes on fine. Like you can see behind me, work is still ongoing to bring down this rubble. And for an update on the situation with the person unaccounted for, earlier we spoke to the Permanent Secretary of the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency, Dr. Okeosoyintolu, and he told us that the person unaccounted for is not in this rubble. And he says some of those people that were rescued have been taken to a hospital. Now, the unaccounted person, it was found out that after a head count, he wasn't here. So he's an adult male, and so he wasn't around the premises. And with the level they have gone and the sophisticated equipment they have used, they have found no bodies inside the rubble. And so that's why they are doing all they can to ensure that this rubble goes down to ground zero. Of course, the government is saying that an integrity test will be carried out on these other buildings here, because the buildings belong to a construction firm, Jofaradi. Now, the buildings will undergo integrity tests to ascertain its strength and validity, and after that, the government will take a decision. But as with the law, the government is taking over this land immediately so as to forestall any other occurrence of a building collapse in this premises.
Theophilus, do we have any updates on those who have been taken to the hospital?
Yes, the Permanent Secretary of the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency told us earlier that those that were taken to hospital, about 2 of them, they were taken to hospital, they are receiving treatment. And he says that the injuries were not major, but they were minor injuries, so they were taken to a private hospital. And of course, they are responding to treatment at this time. Of course, that's the information he had to give us earlier today.
And since you've been there, Theophilus, do you have any insight, or have you gotten any insight into how this collapse happened and when it happened?
Okay, so since we've been here, we're told the collapse happened at about some minutes to 5 or so, thereabouts yesterday. And from the videos we see online, of course, from coming here, we realized that a lot of those videos were actually true and real because of the distance at which it was taken. And looking at the different buildings around here, high-rise buildings around here, we realized that some of those videos were actually true. Now, the building collapsed, and we saw that some people were already on top of the buildings trying to run away. And we earlier showed some trucks who had been impacted by the rubble that came down. We could see that the truck had been beaten very hard by the rubble, of course. And so the situation is quite dire here, and that's why everyone is being told to evacuate the area quickly. Of course, the Commissioner of Police is here as well of Lagos State to ascertain the situation and to looking at what they are going to do security-wise more to ensure this doesn't happen again. Of course, it is a point out fact that Lagos State, there have been some building collapse before now in Lagos State, and so the Lagos State government is saying that it's doing all it can to reduce that trend, because it's beginning to become an embarrassment to the government itself and to the communities where it is affected. Of course, no one expected that a place like a Banana Island will have this kind of situation, but it has happened. And so preliminary investigations will be carried out, and we were told that we will get such information, the outcome of the preliminary investigation, when it's out.
And I'm sure we'll just wait for the state government to give us more updates on their preliminary investigation. Thank you so much, Theophilus, for bringing us that update. Our correspondent Theophilus Ilama live for us at Banana Island, Lagos, the scene of a building collapse. You know, that building was under construction in that estate. But